Hello, friends. I am Anita, and today I'm going to share a story that will make you think deeply about family, faith, and the lengths we go to for the people we love. This is a story about a son who made a promise to his mother, a promise that would change his entire life in ways he never imagined. Friends, before I start, I want to make something very clear. This story involves religious beliefs and practices. Everyone has different beliefs, and I respect all of them. This story is purely for storytelling purposes and entertainment. I'm not promoting or criticizing anyone's faith. Please enjoy the story with an open mind. But before I begin, let me ask you some questions. How far would you go to make your mother happy? Have you ever done something completely out of your comfort zone just to see your loved one smile? What happens when blind faith meets desperate love? And friends, can one decision made out of love change your entire future? Stay with me till the end because this story has so many emotional twists that will touch your heart. So friends, this story is about an 18-year-old college student named Gitesh who lived in Mumbai with his parents and older brother. His brother was 5 years older than him and worked in a private bank in another state, where he had been transferred for at least 4 or 5 years. Gitesh's mother was a housewife and his father was a government employee. His mother had always wanted a daughter, but she had 2 sons instead. Still, she loved her family dearly and was content with her life. Everything was going normally until one day, something happened that shook the entire family. One afternoon, Gitesh's mother came running into his room, shouting at the top of her voice. She looked absolutely devastated, like the sky had fallen on her head. "What happened, Mom? Why are you shouting?" Gitesh asked, confused and worried. With wide, angry eyes, she said, "You took money from my cupboard, didn't you?" "No, I didn't," Gitesh replied, shocked. 10,000 rupees are missing from my cupboard. If you didn't take them, then where did they go?" she demanded. They searched the entire cupboard together, going through every shelf, every corner. Nothing. The money was gone. Gitesh's mother was beside herself with worry. They still had half a month to go before her father's next salary, and that money was crucial for household expenses. She immediately called Gitesh's older brother and asked him to send some money urgently. Within minutes, his brother transferred 10,000 rupees, which Gitesh withdrew from the ATM and brought home. When his father came home that evening, his mother told him everything that had happened. Now, Gitesh's mother wasn't very educated and was quite traditional in her beliefs. Whenever any problem arose in the family, she would visit a local spiritual guru, a Baba, to guidance. His father never objected to this, and though Gitesh sometimes tried to discourage her, it never worked. The very next day, she took Gitesh along with her to the Baba's place. After hearing the entire story, the Baba closed his eyes dramatically, moved his hands in the air, and said in a deep voice, "Your household is in great danger. The next 3 months will be extremely difficult for your family." Gitesh's mother became emotional immediately, tears forming in her eyes. "Is there any solution, Babaji?" she asked desperately. Gitesh was standing there thinking, "Is this guy serious? This is clearly an act." The Baba suddenly spoke loudly. "There is one solution. The unmarried daughter of your house must worship the goddess for 11 consecutive Mondays. She must dress in full traditional attire, fast the entire day, and stay in that form from morning till evening. Only then will the goddess take away this crisis from your family." "The unmarried daughter of my house?" his mother asked, confused. "But Babaji, I don't have a daughter. I only have 2 sons. This is my younger one," she said, pointing at Gitesh. The Baba looked at Gitesh for a moment and then said calmly, "No problem. You can do all of this with your younger son as well. The goddess will accept it." A small smile appeared on his mother's face upon hearing this. But Gitesh, the ground beneath his feet disappeared. His whole world stopped. In a small, trembling voice, he said, "Mom, what is all this? This man is lying. Please don't believe him." But her mother acted as if she hadn't heard a single word he said. She gave the Baba his fee and they left. Throughout the entire journey home, neither of them spoke a single word to each other. The moment they entered the house, Gitesh exploded. "What kind of fraud is that man? This is all nonsense." His mother stopped him immediately. "Don't you dare say one more word against Babaji or I won't spare you. Be ready this coming Monday." "This is not happening, Mom. I'm not doing any of this. Do whatever you want," Gitesh shouted and stormed out of the house. When he returned home in the evening, his father was there, looking troubled. "What happened, Papa? You look so upset," Gitesh asked. "I don't know what's wrong with your mother. She's been crying all day and won't tell me anything." Gitesh went to the bedroom and saw his mother lying on the bed, crying her heart out. "Mom, what happened? Why are you crying?" he asked softly. She didn't respond. She just kept crying. Gitesh knew the reason. It was because of his refusal. Seeing his mother cry like this was insufferable for him. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. "Okay, Mom, I'm ready. I'll do it." The moment he said those words, she sat up immediately, her face lighting up with hope. "Really, Beta? You mean it?" "Yes, but I have some conditions," Gitesh said firmly. "First, no one from my college or my friends should know about this. Second, on those Mondays, don't call anyone to the house. I don't want to become a joke." "Done, I promise," his mother said happily, wiping her tears. The preparations began. 2 days later, his mother went back to the Baba to ask some more questions about the ritual. When she returned home, she called the tailor lady who usually stitched her blouses. When the tailor arrived, his mother called Gitesh and said, "Take his measurements." Gitesh stood there awkwardly as the tailor took his measurements. He was slightly slimmer than his mother. After taking the measurements, his mother handed the tailor 3 of her old blouses and said, "Alter these to his size." The tailor looked confused and was about to ask something, but his mother said, "I'll explain later." The tailor left, still looking puzzled. Then his mother took Gitesh shopping. At the market, she bought bangles, anklets, earrings, kajal, and a complete makeup kit. Then she went to a ladies' garment store where she bought 3 push-up bras and matching panties in his size. Throughout the shopping trip, she noticed something beautiful. Her mother had a smile on her face that she had never seen before. There was genuine happiness in her eyes, the kind of joy that only a mother who finally gets to dress up her daughter would know. At the last shop, she even bought a long-haired wig. 2 days later, the first Monday was approaching. The tailor returned in the evening with the 3 altered blouses perfectly fitted to Gitesh's size. That night, his mother informed his father about everything that was going to happen on Monday. His father simply said, "I have no objection, do what you think is right." Everyone went to sleep, but Gitesh couldn't. His mind was racing with thoughts. What have I gotten myself into? What if someone sees me? What will people think? What if my friends find out? But then he thought about his mother's tears, her desperate face, and the smile he saw today while shopping. That smile was worth everything. With these conflicting thoughts, he finally fell asleep after about 15 minutes. So friends, what do you think happened on that first Monday? How did Gitesh feel when he actually had to go through with it? And did this really solve his family's problems, or did it create new ones? Well, that's a story for the next part. I promise I'll share what happened next very soon. This story was shared with us by Neha from Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it's based on a real-life experience from someone in their family. They wanted this story shared to show how far children go for their parents' happiness, even when it means stepping completely out of their comfort zone. Friends, this story makes us think about several things: blind faith, family love, sacrifice, and the pressure of traditions. While we should respect our parents and their beliefs, we should also encourage rational thinking and not let anyone exploit our faith for money. But at the same time, we can't ignore the pure love and sacrifice that Gitesh showed for his mother's peace of mind. If you have a touching, emotional, or unusual story from your life that you want to share on our channel, you can send it to us on WhatsApp with a nominal charge. Your information will be completely safe and confidential. If you enjoyed this emotional story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Anita's channel. Tell me in the comments, would you do something like this for your parents? Or do you think Gitesh should have refused? I really want to know your honest opinion. See you soon with the continuation of this touching Anita-style story. Until then, love your parents.